to you for Sanitarium.FM, and this is Conarium. Looks to be a nice little survival horror type jump scare game, so we're gonna see if it actually scares me. I know it is Cthulhu. So, let's go to New Game. Keep loading. Oh wow,
all life is only a set of pictures in the brain, among which there is no difference betwixt those born of real things and those born of inward dreamings.
H.P. Lovecraft. Sprint. Crouch. Jellyfish.
I believe no more can we harbor ourselves on the safest shores, for there are things that cannot be undone.
Dr. Faust, is that you? Oh, my head! The pain! It is unbearable!
At last, the pain is subsiding. I thought my head was about to explode.
The strange device was already on my left arm when I came around inside the meeting room at the little Antarctic base. It comes as no surprise I don't remember anything about it. Nice gadgetry there. Medical records. Observation notes of the 4th initiation session, 7:05 p.m. All the participants consumed the Deversaw mixture 5 minutes ago, and they have entered some kind of altered state of consciousness. All of them are now vaguely mumbling in their sleeps like they are chanting something, but the sounds are not conscious. They seem restless. I detect movements in their And as always, I wonder if it is because of something they are actually seeing beyond. 7:15 p.m. As always, the device is humming and glowing, but this time the atmosphere is different to the previous sessions. Whatever the reason for this might be, it feels almost like that fantastic device is signaling something in a code I don't recognize. It is becoming more and more stressful to be alone here, in the midst of this cold, dim, and incense-filled room. 7:19. It sounds to me like the intensity of the subject's mumblings is much stronger now. Colors and shades are dancing on the walls with the rhythmic ins and outs of this device. I can hear the wind howling outside. Maybe a snowstorm is approaching, or something even worse. 7:24. Exactly 5 minutes and 3 seconds have passed now. They have drifted beyond my area of expertise and guidance. I cannot do anything further except wish for their safe return.
It's too dark. To be safe, I better find a light source.
Well, looks like I might need to get a light source for me.
This device, its noises are resonating in my mind. This device, its noises are resonating in my mind.
You'll pull out Expedition Handbook. Expedition Handbook. Wouldn't let me read it. There's nothing to read, so. Can open individual drawers there. Nice. A compass. Give that to me. No, don't make me leave the compass. I want the compass. I need the compass. Damn it. Else we can grab. Oh, don't look like it. Time to get on up out of here. Oh, I can't open this one. Nothing in there though.
Hello? Anybody here? Where is everybody?
First aid?
Locked. Looks like we're having a power problem right now.
Weather notice. Nikolai Hansen. Expected snowstorm. A strong snowstorm expected to hit for the next 2 weeks. It is in utmost importance to take all the cautionary measures and inform the responsible personnel when going outside. Please be aware that the radio connection between the base and the ship may not be available during this period. OPA Expedition Wheeler Quad. Familiar visits the lower chambers once more in the form of a black cat. Its spectral image echoes. Throughout the 7 rooms, Watson called it out from his hollow lumen dim and ghost-like.
Locked. It's locked.
Oh, looks like we're going outside.
It's easy to get lost in this weather. I'd better stay close to the expedition base.
Heard something.
it's not safe to go farther away from the expedition base in this weather. My mind is cloudy. All I can remember is the successful establishment of the Upper Water Antarctic base. And after that, nothing is clear in my mind.
Tape. I know when you're gonna need some tape. I don't know what all this stuff is doing pressed up against that.
Locked. To all your loyal fans. Yeah. This game's kind of creepy. Such short load time, such a sweet thing. Beats Anthem. Alright. So we have power restored now. I'm just waiting for something to, like, jump out and attack me. I know it's coming. Stop those bloody sessions. Okay. Health notice. Supervisor John D. Witt. Explanations. Attention crew members who are having problems sleeping. Examinations conducted regarding the increase of accidents recently led me to believe that the reason behind them is some kind of intense cabin fever. Symptoms for this problem are insomnia, severe headaches,
seeing visions, or hearing voices. Crew members who are suffering from the above symptoms are required to refer to me personally for a thorough checkup. This will also be the main topic of the general meeting that will be held tomorrow after lunch. This issue poses serious problems regarding safety at work, so it must be taken heed of soberly. Medical practitioner. Same weather notice. Oh shit!
What was that?
Camera. A little bit better lighting in here. Oculars. TV radio. Walkie-talkie thingy. There's nobody out there. Why would I need the walkie-talkie? Hansen's notes. For a while, my nights have been plagued by bizarre nightmares wherein I have been talking to an unsubstantial figure. When I wake up every morning, I fail to remember either his visage or the content of the dialogue, only his silhouette taken in a somber tone. These nightmares keep me from sleeping comfortably, the kind of sleep I am longing for. I haven't mentioned this to anybody yet, but I am feeling a constant urge to do so, as if my well-being is in the balance. It would be most logical to consult with Dr. DeWitt about this. Ow! Fucking cat.
This is Upper Watt Expedition Base. Pequod, please come in. I repeat, this is Upper Watt Expedition Base. Pequod, do you hear me? If there is someone who can hear me, please, come in. Some electrical condition in the disturbed air seems to prevent communication.
Man, I do not want to go back down there. antediluvian shamanism? What the hell kind of experiments were they doing here?
This device, its noises are resonating in my mind. It's stuck.
On psychoactive plants, Sahipi and Diversahi. So you're giving people psychoactive drugs. Okay. Statement of consent. By signing this document, you are agreeing to the terms written below. False statements made knowingly or willfully, including affidavits or other supporting documents submitted therewith, may be punishable. I hereby declare that I consent to perform my daily duties to the best of my ability, listen to the judgment of the expedition leader, Dr. Faust, and participate in a series of medical sessions as needed at the Upuat Antarctic base. The risk of participating in the aforementioned medical sessions have been fully explained to me. Any questions I have regarding the procedure, why it's necessary, its benefits, and risks have been answered to my satisfaction. Therefore, I give my informed consent to the performance of the procedure by signing this statement of consent. Shock hazard.
Oh, it smells awful in here.
The hell? Like black tar everywhere. What the hell happened here?
It's stuck.
I wouldn't be stuck if you'd let me move the bags.
It won't open.
Okay, well, I'll just close that. That was sickening.
Locked. It's stuck. It's stuck. It won't open. It's stuck. It's stuck. It won't open.
Where's there a tree growing down here? Colossal terrace. Oh, I guess it's for oxygen filtration. Although you'd need more than one tree for that. Gotta go where the creepy guy went. And I do not want to follow this thing. Something bad's gonna happen. Link elevator has been set up. It can now reach both the tower and bottom levels below the base. Camp equipment and parts for the portable submarines are being transported to the first campsite. Tower, base, cavern entrance. Want to go up or down?
Looks like I need something to get this elevator to work.
Antarctic Expedition, Derby Pickman, Schneider Foundation, 1948 through 1949. Biolab 1. Solid light go out in here. This was locked earlier. Interesting mushrooms. Bioluminescent mushrooms.
Locked.
The fuck? There's a problem with one of the freezers. I marked it. It must be checked immediately. New campsite established, waiting for new samples. Where did that fucking cat go?
Locked.
Cat can stay in there. I don't trust it. Nope, 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 nope. X temple, X flooded caves, X base. Provisional camp equipment was deployed to the underground caverns below the base without any problem. Submarines also work great. They are fast and maneuverable beyond my predictions. We've started exploring some parts of underwater passages, but it is slow going. Aw, hell. A statue beautifully carved from a blue crystal depicts a humanoid figure sitting in a meditative posture. The most striking feature of the carving is the octopian mask it wears on its face. Yeah, that's no mask. That is a Cthulhu cultist. I have obtained a collectible.
It's locked. Locked. If his coat is just right here, where is he now?
Nikolai Gogol, the portrait.
Locked. It's locked.
Oh, shit! Huh. There's a bunch of fucking statues that fell out on me.
If his coat is just right here, where is he now? Locked. If his coat is just right here, where is he now? Locked.
I know we're close to what we have been looking for. During the adaptation sessions we hold here in the meeting room, I feel a guidance of some sort, something pointing towards the destination we seek. This could mean we are now in sync with the ancient source. The wearable Conarium we're carrying on our left arms connects and thus receives sensations from the same ancient source. And sometimes I wonder whether there has ever been another soul during humanity's relatively brief period of existence who was able to achieve such a feat. Within some shunned and elusive sources I have gathered from around the world, it is said that the extraterrestrial species, the Elder Thing race, built it after passing through a stage of mechanized life on other planets, but its purpose remains unclear. Oh, that looks like it'll be handy to get somewhere.
Who are you?
I'm Frank. Frank Gilman.
Is that so?
Is there a problem with that?
My name is Frank Gilman, an anthropologist joining this expedition upon the invitation by Venerable Dr. Faust himself.
This thing is claiming that it's me. That's absurd. Why? Where is everybody?
They are here.
What do you know about Dr. Faust?
He is the grand mastermind and the pioneer of this expedition.
You're claiming that you are me, Frank Gilman, but you are just a machine.
And you are just air.
Air? What do you mean by that? It doesn't answer me. I don't see anybody around. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, Frank. Tell me, why are you here exactly?
I am here because of my extensive knowledge on the human pineal gland. I am one of the Conariums.
Conarium?
Voyagers beyond.
Beyond? What beyond? No answer. Frank, tell me, why are you here exactly?
I am here because of my extensive knowledge on the human pineal gland. I am one of the Conariums.
Conarium?
Voyagers beyond.
Beyond? What beyond? No answer.
Hidden plants of great antiquity. Scientifically, the pineal gland, also known as the pineal body, Conarium, or epiphysis cerebri, is a small endocrine gland in the vertebrate brain, named after its shape, which resembles that of a pine cone. It is located in the epithalamus near the center of the brain. Between the two hemispheres, the pineal gland produces melatonin, a serotonin-derived hormone, which modulates sleep patterns in both circadian and seasonal cycles. But mystic traditions and philosophy describe it a different role. Rene Descartes regarded it as the principal seat of the soul and the place in which all our thoughts are formed. And in the writings of Madame Blavatsky, it was explained with the Hindu concept of the third eye, or the Ajna chakra. Chakra, not chakra. As a part of the human body not fully understood today, it holds its deep-rooted place as one of the most important links between our material and the continually degrading mystic nature. And there's the temporal bulb, and right there is the pineal gland. Okay. It's the lizard brain. The collectible! Yay! And something's gonna get me. dealt with a creepy robot.
It's locked. Did I lock my door? I don't remember where my keys are.
I could always bash it in. That nasty food. That is one creepy statue. There's a third eye like that robot has. One of the composite sculptures we've come across during our initial field trips, it has an open third eye on its forehead as well as inside its hand, which I think indicates some kind of state of knowing, because allusions to knowledge and elder things recur all the time in almost every bas relief we have discovered so far. All this leads me to believe these creatures inhabiting those halls have acquired some kind of knowledge from the elder things, fabled creatures of primal myths. Several other examples of the composite sculptures range from humanoid to reptilian in shape. That looks like a bird. They were mostly damaged and generally in a really bad shape. The lost parts were completed by the artist's imagination. The abundance of five-pointed shapes seen in the design of the structures we've come across cannot be overlooked. In addition, most of the elegant figures adorning and staring silently from above most of the gigantic gateways are reptilian in shape. That's kind of like a fish or a frog. Oh, look at those nails. That's not friendly at all. That's the face of something that's going to eat you. This grotesque masonry caused an uproar with the countenance it wore on its reptilian face when we first found it, residing within the almost substantial darkness of the cave where it had been carved in eons past. Some of the crew even claimed that they had heard some muffled laughing sounds coming from within it. The pine cone it was guarding or hiding with its humanoid hands has some symbols carved into it which we are yet to decipher. These nightmares have become unbearable. I still see the same man in my nocturnal visions, but now he is holding something in his hand, which I believe to be a lotus flower. We seem to be continuing this grave and serious conversation again and again, but I still can't remember the contents. During working hours, sometimes I hear his voice through the radio. It is not in the form of meaningful sentences, but more like some unconscious mutterings. I'm afraid to tell anyone about this, for I hate the very idea of the suspension I will probably be facing. I am inclined more towards the notion that our nocturnal visions are not just faint and fantastic reflections of our awakened experiences. Every time I pass into a state of dormancy, somehow I can explore, while I am dreaming, the vistas of grandeur, an alien prospect and unnatural disposition, so vividly expressing the outer extent of this world I have yet to discover. If only I was endowed with the artistic skill to describe my visions. All I know is that all this has become evident after the Conarium sessions had started. Even though I am not one of the participants, I am somehow affected. I feel I am absorbed while in an unconscious state into the oblivion, crossing the line beyond the wall of sleep. L. Ferguson. Are those gloves or severed hands? Okay, they're gloves. John DeWitt key. I'll take that.
Locked. Locked.
Might open his locker. Yep. Found a note about a mental problem. I've noticed a very curious and dangerous development in the psychological condition of the whole crew that compels me to record this note as an initial diagnosis report. The problem is especially intense for three subjects, Dr. Barlow, Dr. Anderson, and Frank Gilman, whom I have been inspecting closely since the onset of their psychological degradation. During the past 2 nights, the aforementioned subjects awoke, screaming in their beds, thus affecting and demoralizing all the crew members. When I spoke to them personally, I noticed some serious deviations in their behavior patterns. As time progressed, I noted deep changes in their mental conditions. When really pushed, they clearly started to behave like someone else, which led me to believe I was facing some sort of multiple personality disorder, but it's too early to draw any conclusions. Other subjects are not too far a cry from their normal personalities, but the difference is, of course, obvious. Their condition is getting worse day by day, and a serious medical examination is needed to be carried out on everybody displaying such symptoms. I informed Dr. Faust and warned him about the consequences. He looked worried, but nevertheless hasn't mentioned it to me since. With the weather conditions we have been having lately, it seems extremely unlikely we shall receive professional help from the outside world, or will be able to send anybody away for a thorough medical examination, which is the only sane thing to do under the circumstances. Back down we go. Yeah, that's not a pine cone that's covering. Pine cones ain't shaped like that.
What was the need for such security measures?
Looks like I need something to get this elevator to work.
What was the need for such security measures?
Looks like I need something to get this elevator to work.
I want it.
It's stuck.
This is Frank Gilman from Upper Antarctic Expedition. Over. Can anyone please answer me, for God's sake?
Okay, well, if I can't use it there, maybe I have to go outside. Maybe I can use it here. Dr. Faust is very tight-lipped about how he came up with that strange exploration device he built long ago. The only thing he has told me is that he came across some shunned and forbidden volumes about a device of extraterrestrial origin, but again, these sources do not hint that any existed on Earth except in the dreams of those who like to chew a certain alkaloidal herb. The sessions we hold in the meeting room should adapt our nervous systems to the alien impulses of the machine were frightening at first. If used too much, it affects the body to breaking point. But now I used to its non-human sensations, I've started to feel like the device is clearing my mind to make it absorb much more than ever before. I feel unconfined and much more receptive. But the most peculiar aspect of the sessions are that, because it's a shared experience, I'm able to receive impressions, ideas, and even memories which belong to the other participants. Usually my mind wanders after the sessions end, and I cannot focus my thoughts until I have slept for several hours. That strange device surely disorients feelings and bodily functions, but I believe that what it offers is of immense importance. And this is where we will leave off for this one, and we will pick this up again next week. I'm Darsch for Sanitarium.FM. Thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this first episode of Conarium, and we will do the second episode, and I hope you'll join us for that one as well.